Jennings. He's got 6. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Trying to make it a 3-point play.
Boy, nice work inside. Tough to get that shot over a big defender like that.
No, that takes skill and creativity, Steve, particularly on the release to make sure he doesn't get a hand on it.
Kent Bazemore is checked in to Aaron Aflalo.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Well, they already had him staggered, and now all of a sudden they're throwing some haymakers.
Now here's Jennings. He's got 8. And the 3 off target.
Charlotte made some nice improvements in how they played last year, particularly at the defensive end of the floor, but offensively, they still were a team that didn't scare anybody from behind the three-point line.
Johnson missing again. And Bazemore gets to Jennings. Dishes it to Bazemore. To the wing on the left. Adrian passes to Brewer. Inside to Jefferson. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Now that was pretty. That was just a nice looking reverse jam right there.
Use the rim, Clark, to protect the ball, I think, too, a little bit.
Yeah, did a nice job with it.
Yeah, no question, Kevin. Great awareness and terrific finish.
There's the bucket. Good. Hornets trail by 14. Outside Jennings. In the corner, it's Jefferson. It's Jennings with the drive. From 6 feet. And Bogut sends it back.
Such a solid performance for them inside. Their rebounding has been terrific.
Yeah, that's just one of the few things that have gone their way today.
Beverly dishes to Johnson. Here's Thompson. Hornets with the rebound. Adrian's got 6 rebounds in the game. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin. You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Hardaway kicks to Bogut. Can't connect from short range. Hornets trail by 12. Jennings passes to Jefferson. It's back to Jennings. Inside to Jefferson. Houston's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Beverly dishes to Hardaway. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
We've seen a noticeable improvement out of him since halftime. He didn't have a whole lot working in the first half. Jennings
to Bazemore. Inside to Jefferson. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. This is his first free throw of the game. That free throw good from Jefferson.
Well, it seems like they're having a lot of trouble at the line today, and it's just been that kind of a day.
17 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Now here's Beverly. Hardaway, that's a 2-pointer. Hornets trail by 12. And Charlotte looking at who they've got. Boris Diaw is out there with Turiaf. Then there's Nick Palathis. Then there's Kent Bazemore. And it's Brewer in at the 3 spot.
Well, they've only got a slight edge in rebounding when you look at the numbers, but it certainly feels a lot bigger than it is.
Well, the score has a lot to do with that, Clark. Just based on that, you think the rebounding gap would be huge.
Boy, extremely opportunistic defense leading to those points there.
That dunk, Clark, coming within seconds of the steal.
Love the way they convert from defense to offense.
But that's what happens when you get all 5 guys on a string defensively ready to react and make a play.
Here's Bazemore, covered by Miller. And there's the feed to Diaw. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
You know, once he crosses half court, you need to stay awake because he can drop it from deep.
Yeah, he is a threat really from anywhere when he gets on a roll like this.
Diaw with the steal. And Miller with the block. Now the pass to Miller. Knocked away. It's out of bounds to the Rockets as Houston retains possession. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. There's a whistle. It's going to go on Corey Brewer. And here are the Rockets now. 17 points was their biggest margin. Here's Thompson. Tries again. They shoot again. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there, but couldn't get it to go. Calathes kicks to Diaw. Good. Great play by Calathes to set it up. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back.
That's a weapon that has been working for him. He's just been living out there behind the arc.
And, Steve, they need it now more than ever. This is a critical juncture in this game.
Here's Blatch. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Here's Calathes. Blatch covering. Here's Bazemore. Shot is off. And Houston the other way now.
Yeah, he's surprised he didn't make that one because he had a pretty clean look at the hoop.
Got a piece of it. Miller gets to Beverly. Unloads from 9. Count that one. And the Rockets lead by 6.
Tremendous feed there from Miller. Great awareness.
Passes to Brewer. He dishes it to Bazemore. Shot clock at 6. Here's Diaw. That's good.
And they have gotten themselves back into this game just in the nick of time. If that run had come any later, it would have been too late.
But they're not all the way where they need to be yet, Steve. They've got to keep pushing through.
Now here is Miller. It's hauled in by Diaw.
Well, ever since the second half started, he's been ice cold. Very little going his way right now.
On the wing, Brewer. And it's the Hornets, another 3.
They're getting a bunch of their points outside of the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
But the defense isn't making them earn it. I mean, those shots have just come on easy, open looks.
That is good. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 10 rebounds. Calathes gets it to Bazemore. Feeds it to Brewer. Out left to the wing. Good. Great play by Calathes to set it up. Calathes has got 3 assists in the game.
Boy, this fourth quarter has been critical. The offense picking it up just when it looked like the game was getting away from them.
Yeah, they answered the 9-1-1. Now we've got some fireworks in store for us down the stretch. Here's
Bazemore. Pass to Diao to take the lead. Rockets with the rebound. And it's Miller penetrating. That is good. Here's the Hornets with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Coathis kicks to Diao. Good. Diao's got 10 points now just in this quarter. The Rockets have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. Here's Blotch. It's hauled in by Diao. Diao's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Coathis kicks to Diao. To the left side wing. Stolen by Beverly. Left side Miller. Puts it up. Bullseye.
Well, you hate to see a guy suffer through a game like this, but his team is winning.
And the Hornets call time here.
Well, you look at Patrick Beverly, and I think he embodies the phrase Chicago tough. And he's relatively unknown growing up and hooping in the playgrounds of West Chicago. He's always played the game with an edge, though, and that served him well as an NBA player.
Houston making some changes. Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Johnson comes in for Miller. And Mike Conley is subbed in for Mike Miller. So an almost in 2 group in now for Charlotte. Jefferson's checked in for Turiaf. Wright comes in for Corey Brewer. Aaron Aflalo, he's checked in for Kent Bazemore. And it's Jennings in for Nick Coathis. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Hey, guys, I got a chance to hear what Steve Clifford was saying to his team. He said, no time to waste, fellas. We've got to pick it up right now if we're going to make a comeback and try to win this thing. Let's go all out. Back to you.
Well, Beverly learned pressure defense back in high school as the lead guard in a 1-2-2 press. To prepare his team to play that way, his coach had them running stairs, running around the school nonstop for an hour every day. And Beverly is still fanatical about his position.
Shrugs off the contact and dunks it. He'll go to the free throw line.
They've been fighting to get back into it, chipping away little by little, and it's paid off.
Aaron Aflalo coming off his best season yet, Steve, an 18-point per game score. Shooting well from the field, 3-point range, and the line.
And, Kevin, when you think about the efficiency, it's made even more impressive when you consider that he drew a lot of defensive focus.
He kicks it to Jefferson. Here's Diao. No good on the triple.
A clear look at the hoop. He doesn't miss many of those.
Conley into the lane. And he gets the bucket. And the Rockets lead by 1.
And, you know, Aflalo has always been a hard worker, but starting in the summer of 2013, he took his offseason regimen to a new level, working out 3 times a day for 12 weeks. He wanted to ensure he had the legs to defend and produce offensively at a high level. And as always, his work has paid off.
Jeff Adrian's checked in for Charlotte. And good on the basket. Book it. Now it's a 3-point Rocket lead.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
On its way from Aflalo for 2. Kicks it to Adrian. Oh, trying for it. And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession.
17 seconds.
Here is Jennings. Pass to Adrian. On the wing of Aflalo. 5 to shoot. He feeds it to Jefferson. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Jefferson's got 4 points in the quarter.